at some point you heard a wall fall down. Is that right, or did you just discover it?
I'm not sure. I think I just discovered it.
When did it happen, roughly?
It was in 2011, about February 2011.
February 2011. And do you know what caused the wall to fall down?
Storm damage,
It was a storm. And it was unstable. Was it quite an old wall?
I'd say it was around when the building was built, 100 years ago.
Right. So it's a century-old wall. Now, your wall is touching, am I right, a wall on Deborah's property?
That's correct, the boundary wall, yes.
The boundary wall, I see. So is it two walls, right? So you've got a wall and she's got a wall, or is it just one wall?
It was one wall continuous.
One wall continuous. Now, the bit that had fallen down, however, was on your side, correct?
That's correct.
You don't dispute that. He doesn't dispute that. How long after you notified him that it was his responsibility, which he accepted, did he make good, as you put it, on that wall?
It was ages, months and months and months.
Well, OK. When was that first wall built?
I'm not sure exactly.
Roughly. Do you remember?
3 months.
Well, why did you wait 3 months? Deborah has a point. As soon as she notified you that the wall had fallen down, why not... You've got a brother who's a builder. You've got a little bit of skill as a builder, am I right?
Correct.
Why not say, look, I'm a bit concerned that the wall has fallen down. I'm going to build the wall up. It's her wall. Why not do it straight away?
I didn't continue the wall. I put fence panels on my side of the wall. That was a cheaper option.
Well, do you think that you're allowed to do that? Somebody loses a brick wall, a good, expensive brick wall, which has fallen down as a result of not necessarily your fault, but it's your liability because it was as a result of something on your property. You have to build something which is like for like, the same, correct?
Correct.
So why did you build the fence? Be honest about it.
I didn't continue the fence onto Deborah's boundary wall. I just continued it onto my side because it was a cheaper option.
I see.
So when I did rebuild the wall, I built the wall like for like.
On her side?
On her side and my side. There was 18 inches.
Right. Will you tell me what that first attempt looked like, Deborah?
To begin with, it was a lot longer than 3 months.
Eventually he did do something.
He said, oh, I've done it, yeah. So
right.
I went out and through and had a look.
What was that? You made a face. What happened?
In all my life, I've never seen a worse job in all my life. He'd picked up the rubble off the floor and just, like, packed it in with concrete, with, you know, mortar. It was a disgrace. And he agreed it was a disgrace.
I need to pause. It wasn't so much a brick wall as somebody getting rather a lot of stones and throwing it together.
So the rubble off the floor, it was in bits of bricks.
Right, so it's sort of less of a wall and more of a sandcastle, really.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like it.
Because it was a boundary wall, I didn't think that it was that much of a big deal, as long as it was a wall, end of an alley. So I made it. So she turned around and said it wasn't correct. So then I thought, OK, so I got it back.
She's entitled to a wall.
She's entitled to a wall.
That looked the same as when your wall fell on top of hers.
Well, yes.
Fair enough.